Hi, everyone. Thank you for joining us. We are so excited. This is our business launch, and we want to introduce our friends, Andrew and Vanessa.
Well, congratulations to you guys.
Yes.
This is a big deal actually launching online. And the reason why we love to launch online is so that you can just get this incredible technology out to everyone in your world, brand new, strangers you'll meet today, and others that are like friends for years and years. So to both of you, we are so excited to launch you.
Absolutely. And this is exciting. And everybody loves, when someone steps out, starts a new business, and to cheer them on. And we're so grateful for all your friends that are going to see this and people that you meet for the first time about this amazing technology that is transforming lives.
So Scott, want to say a quick hello?
Hi, how you going?
Let's talk for a second just about what feels exciting to you guys about this.
I think it's bottom line is health. Like everyone needs these. What it does for your inner health and your body is just amazing. What it's done for my body, from my personal experience with blood pressure and my knee, is unbelievable. Unbelievable. I cannot praise these enough.
It's awesome.
So good.
Well, Jodie, we'll hear a bit more about your story as well over the time. And just, we love to disclaim early on that even as we story tell, these are not intended to diagnose, treat, or cure disease. This is about a light therapy technology that's going to allow your body to do what it is designed to do. So we're going to show you a presentation that was shown to us like, I don't know,
just over 13, 14 months ago.
Exactly, exact same presentation. And we're seeing this presentation go all over the world, all different languages. And we're so excited to share with you what the X39 is.
So my friend called me up, my best friend of over 25 years, in November 2023, and he said, Andrew, have you been patched? And I'm like, what are you talking about? He goes, hey, I've got this patch. He's 10 years older than me. And he's like, hey, I needed energy, and it's given me this incredible energy, and not nervous energy, like really healthy energy, and a whole bunch of other results that he was getting. He says, hey, you're an entrepreneur, you love the wellness industry, and you love to help people. Why don't you listen to a presentation and see if it's a fit for you? And so we did this exact presentation, and it's been one of the best decisions of our lives, both for our health, but also creating another income source, which so many of us need right now. And we're both coaches as well. We've been in the coaching and leadership space for now over 25 to 30 years. And so seeing people have multiple streams of income is so important. And so for some people, this is a great opportunity in that area.
So this is a patch, a light therapy patch that is going to really absolutely begin to deal with your health at a cellular level. We didn't know that the fewer stem cells you have, the faster you age and the slower you heal. So hundreds of millions of people are experiencing symptoms of aging. Now, people are living longer, but it doesn't mean they're living well. And the banner across Lifewave, the mission is to help people live long and to live well. So at 30, only half your stem cells are active. At 60, you lose almost all stem cell activity. So this is a big deal. And you'll hear a lot about this word stem cells all over really social media, television, advertising.
Exactly. Everyone's talking about it. So how does this X39 work? This little patch that is changing people's lives. Well, it's a proprietary form of phototherapy. It's a patented nanocrystal technology, and it reflects light to activate. So what it's doing is it's reflecting your light, your heat out of your body, that then speaks to your copper peptides, that then activates your stem cells. And it's a patented nanocrystal technology. So these little amino crystals, and it's all organic matter and salts, is a messaging system that speaks to those areas of your body. And it's non-transdermal. That's what I love about this. No drugs, chemicals, or stimulants, and it's non-invasive. So there's nothing going into your bloodstream. So it's the most healthiest, organic way to get your body functioning to its optimal health again. And again, there is nothing adverse going into your body.
So the benefits of X39, we're talking about increased strength. And when we storytell again, this is unique to everybody, but we're talking about friends in Canada, 75 years old, at the gym, lifting the same weights as 30-year-olds and blown away by her strength.
Exactly.
We've got mental clarity, just that lifting of brain fog, that sharpness that can come when your brain is balancing, reduced inflammation. Now, so much sickness and so much disease in our body as a result of inflammation. So all the data points to the reduction of inflammation, restored muscle and skeletal conditioning. We've seen incredible movements with my daughter's spine and different things like that that have really impacted her over the years as a teenager. Increased stamina, no more of that like afternoon dip that can happen to so many people. And it's not, when we say energy and vitality, it's not, some people get scared of that because there's already so much adrenal like fatigue going on, so much like fight or flight energy. This is a really different vitality that allows your day to feel like there's just a boost of energy that elevates you and optimizes that ability to think clearly and to do and function. There's improved skin appearance, which is always a bonus, but we're talking about collagen on the inside of you as well. And there's an improvement of sleep in our personal life, in our marriage of 26 years. There was a device that Andrew was wearing that often just was quite impacting to sleep in terms of like wearing it in bed. He's no longer using that device. His sleep is so deep.
I'm sleeping all the way through. Can't remember the last 15, 20 years sleeping, and I'm 50 this year, that well. And I'm waking up rested. I'm not waking up tired. I was that guy for the last, again, 15, 20 years saying, I'm tired all the time. I'm tired. I don't have that anymore. And this is helping me to get past 5, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock in the afternoon at night, still with that energy. So it's been an absolute game changer for us. But I love this. This is about achieving optimal health, a state of complete physical, mental, and social well-being. But we do want to say that Lifewave products are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease or medical condition.
You know what we love even about sleep, just to finish, is that's where healing happens. So if we can deepen people's sleep, amazing things happen. But let's quickly look at a brain scan of a 77-year-old woman, all the inflammation, session 1, 6 weeks later, none of that red, all that beautiful light blue, which means the left and right brain is beginning to talk to each other. Now, friends, this is not just inflammation in a 77-year-old woman's brain. Inflammation is everywhere in our bodies, everywhere in our brains, even from a young age now, with the stresses and the toxins and the way life just is for people.
So the long-term results of X39, this superstar patch, this superstar product, you can hear more about this, a deep dive into case studies and all of that on thisitinfo.com. It's very transparent, and you'll actually be amazed by what they have to show you around the data of this. But what I didn't know is in the first few days, 4,000 genes begin to reset. I didn't even know we had 4,000 genes. Within 6 weeks, your brain becomes balanced. Within 3 months, your collagen is increased, and not just where we want it, but also the collagen around your vital organs, which is so important. And then within 6 months, heart reverses in age. I love this from the CEO and inventor, David Schmidt. He said, it's not anti-aging, it's age reversing. So you can give me a wave if you're up for a little bit of age reversing. I know I am.
So I loved so much about this because it's so simple to wear. And we always say, and I don't like to say it because I don't want to put men down ever.
But it's made for men because it's simple. I don't have to think too much. When Vanessa used to bring out all of the pills and, you know, the whatever you call those things, supplements, and you'd have to have the orange one and the blue one and the green one. I mean, for me, this is all I do now. I literally take the little sticky thing off the back, put on the back of my neck or under my belly button, because that's where the studies have been. But you can put it anywhere where you have some pain issues. You put it on for 12 hours on and 12 hours off because your body needs to repair and rejuvenate. Then you throw the patch away. You can put a new patch on and repeat. And then you can wear more than one at a time. But drink plenty of water. Have it as activated with great electrolytes, or with some Celtic sea salt. So you're flushing, you know, all the toxins and things out of your body and giving this the best chance to really, you know, rejuvenate and repair your body.
And here's a secret: if someone doesn't yet have the revelation of it, just give them a hug and add a little patch to the back of their neck as you're giving them a hug. No, that's not compliant. So do what you need to do to get this on people. But let's story tell for a moment, because it is such a sophisticated, intellectual, incredible invention, but it is and simple to explain when you story tell. And so we're going to talk about this for a moment, because the stories are emotional. But why don't you just, Scott and Jodie, just share for a moment what's felt real for you?
For me, I can honestly say that I haven't felt this way since I was, I believe, late 20s. So yeah, it's certainly changed everything. As I've said before, you are a different person without pain. For me, I'm walking, not that I can walk much taller because I'm such a shorty, but I'm walking taller. I don't feel like I actually saw a video the other day of someone who has chronic pain, and I'm like, that's exactly it. You're always touching yourself. You're always, and to be hugged, and not go, oh my gosh, who's going to hurt me? So for me, yeah, I'm just a different person in the way I think, for starters. I'm clearer. I feel that I'm present, which is a big thing for me, because I was, you know, I would listen. I thought I would listen, but I wasn't listening. Now I'm so present that I'm actually retaining. I think that's the big word. I'm retaining things. My decision making is better. It's quicker. I'm not foggy, if that makes sense. You know, I'm off my meds now. I actually went to my doctor yesterday, and she said I had to get a referral for a surgeon to go back, and that I had surgery last year. And she said to me, "So you're on Tegretol?" I went, "No, I'm not on that anymore." She wrote it off, and you could see she was like, and what about this Pyroxene? I went, no, I'm not on that anymore. Okay. And she was very open. It was actually really, really refreshing to have a doctor when I told her, and she went, okay. She did not question. And she said, we'll review this in 3 months. I went, perfect. So yeah, for me, that was a win-win. Yeah.
You know, the data doesn't lie, right? So in the medical profession, especially integrative and a bit more curious and open, like, it's not whether they believe in what you're doing, it's they see the results. And so I love
100%.
that.
Yeah.
Really love
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what about for you, Scott?
For me, it has been blood pressure. For me, has reduced pretty well, almost back to normal. I had fairly sporadic blood pressure. It was always very high and all over the place. So for me, that was one thing. And the other thing has been my knee. I've done a lot of, I was very sporty when I was younger, or even a little bit older as well. Having to tear ACL playing cricket, which ended my career about 11 years ago. I've had ongoing issues with that, inflammation, torn the meniscus in the same knee. I've had bouts of pseudo gout as well. And ever since patching, we started in about September. And now I have a normal knee. I have no pain, no inflammation, no swelling. I'm very, very confident that I could possibly start running again. Whereas before I could not even jog. Like I'd even do stairs, a day's work, and I'd have swelling, I'd have pain the following day. So, but now I'm almost back to normal. So it's very, very unreal.
That's amazing. Well, we've been on this journey now for 13, 14 months. We literally have heard thousands and thousands of stories. We wake up every day to text messages like you guys do now as brand partners, just thanking us. And you were like, it's not us, but just that curiosity has led to so much health breakthrough. And so again, every story is different. So as we just get clear on this information launch for people, when your body begins to respond to light therapy, it's so individual to what's going to happen in your body. And so we'll share stories, but someone might want their pain fixed, but then their eyesight gets better. So your body is so intuitive, it's so unique, and it will go to the right place at the right time, that cellular activity. So let's just turn a little longer to a bit more about the technology and then also about the company itself. So we love sharing stories. We're online every week, and we're in groups sharing stories as well. So make sure you contact Jodie and Scott just to find out where you can also just keep building your belief in this technology.
And being inspired by other people's stories.
Amazing.
That's what we love. With so much bad news out there, hearing good news stories every single day is something that we would just never, ever get familiar with. It's just absolutely amazing.
So go to thisisitinfo.com for all what is light therapy, and then go to the second page, which is all the deep dive studies, if that matters to you, doctors' interviews, and then go to the third page, which is testimonies, and be so moved by children's stories and health breakthroughs and weight loss and just so many amazing things that are on that testimony page. But let's talk for a moment about the inventor of this. This is not a doctor, although it's completely being accessed by so many practitioners in the medical field, but David Schmidt is a CEO and an inventor. That's very reputable.
So he's a CEO and inventor. He's also a scientist, and he's both, which is very unique for a company like this. And we love that. He actually has over 180 patents now. So this guy's the real deal. He's serious about this. And he specializes in age reversing. I love that. In 2008, David focused his attention on stem cell research. And he took 10 years and $4.8 million to bring this to market. So this wasn't like slapped together and thrown out there. This guy took his time. He was meticulous with every detail about this product to make sure it has the best possible outcome for humanity, for those that are able to wear it. And so he is an incredibly reputable scientist. You can look him up, and we are so thankful that he concentrated on this technology.
Absolutely.
And I love that it's a patent because for a couple of reasons. Number one is that when you get this patch, you know it's come from the source because no one else has this. So we are the only ones, a Lifewave brand partner with Scott and Jodie. They're the only ones that you can go through to get this product, to get this technology. And this patent also means for those who you won't be able to help yourself but share it, because when you get, you start to see results happening for you and you see people that have need, your heart's going to want to help them. And so as you do that, you are compensated for that. So it's a great potential business opportunity for many people as well. And that means also that we have no competition because no one else has this. And so the patent is a result of elevating copper peptides, including activation of stem cells, improvement in energy, and an elevation of antioxidants. Amazing. So it's an incredible patent. It's an incredible product. And we are just seeing so many people, begin to get results and see incredible results happen on their body.
We'll talk for a moment about the company itself, just so you understand how credible Lifewave is globally and also what's happening with this company around the world.
Well, I love that it's a 20-year-old company. We call it a 20-year-old startup because it's been around for 20 years, which means it's incredibly, it's refutable and it has 20 years of history. But it's only the last 3 or 4 years that this product, this X39, came out, and this is the superstar product. This is the one that is changing lives and going all over the world. I mean, it's in over 80 countries now. We have teams in over 12 personally. So you might know people in other countries where this is at, and you'll be able to get it to them. And it's not a Me Too product. It's not like, you have oils, you have your skincare, you have your creams. No one else has this. And because of this X39 that has a good 15 or 16 years of the patent left, which is plenty of time to get this throughout the whole world, it went from $20 million revenue in just a few short years to over 600 million. And it's going to be $1 billion company this year. And it's just getting started. People still don't know about it. And it's the fastest growing company in its space. And the team that we're a part of, This Is It team, is the fastest growing and most successful team in the company. And it's the fastest growing team in this space as well. So this is just exciting to be a part of.
It's amazing. So we have really had an incredible impact in this last year personally, both in the health breakthroughs, but also in the financial breakthroughs that we've had. And we had a lot of things that were really important to us in our midlife reawakening, hitting 50 this year. But we look at this list and we think, like, for us, time freedom. We've got daughters that are all teenage, young adults. One lives back in Canada where we lived for the last 8 years. So we were just really believing for some tools in our tool belt that would give us freedom. But for every person, what matters to you actually is most important to you. And it's important that you know what it is that you value. And so we just want to ask, actually, Jodie and Scott, your why for actually launching this business.
For me, apart from the fact I'm a big helper of people, I firmly believe that my purpose in life is to help people. I don't know where that comes from, but it's very deep inside. And I believe in multiple sources of income. I've always have, and especially in this day and age with what's happening in our wonderful world where everything seems to be like prices have just gone through the roof. I don't justify any of it. I don't understand it. But for me, yes, I've always been a multiple source of income girl. And I don't want to work forever. I'm getting tired. I work hard. I work long hours and I love what I do. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying by any means that I don't like it, but I believe that I want to be rewarded for what I've done. So for me, I believe that if I'm being rewarded for something and I'm helping people, it's a beautiful unification. That's just how I believe. I've always believed in helping people. And again, I honestly, I don't know.
She has the biggest heart. She has the biggest heart.
I don't know where it comes from, but it's there. It's definitely there.
Love that.
Well, that's the purity of this, is that it's a tool in your hand for good, for a lot of good. And so it just takes on the character, anything, the money you're earning, the mission you're on, just takes on the character of the person whose tool this is in the hand. And
so it's not self-gratification. I think that's the biggest word. It's not self-gratification. It's helping others. And it's definitely not about me. It's never has been about me. It's helping others.
Love it. And for you, Scott?
Yeah, pretty much the same. It's sharing the product and helping people improve their health.
Yep.
Bottom line. Yeah.
Right.
You know, the payments and the business side of it that come with it, that's a bonus.
Yeah.
But helping people improve their health and their lifestyle puts a smile on their face.
Yeah.
So good. Well, we love the direct selling model because someone could just say, I want the product and I'd love to just make it cost neutral. And in this company, David Schmidt chose direct selling so it would go quickly across countries because person to person does that. And secondly, so no one would ever have to say, even for the coffee per day that this patch will be as an investment, like his heart and all of us don't want anyone to say, I can't, or I don't choose to afford that.
It's extremely affordable.
It's extremely. So we're just going to share the screen one more time and just show you the few simple ways that payment does flow in if you choose to partner in that way. And if you just want to get your own patches covered, that's so okay as well, because it always starts with you. And then if it flows further, then this is not a pressure company like that, right? But it is exciting.
It could just be about your health, and that's what it's about. And we're here to support you in that. Scott and Jodie are there to help you in that journey. But then for many others, as they begin to share with other people, they're compensated for that. And all of a sudden it creates margin. And so many people I meet today need margin financially.
Space.
Exactly. And then for others, wanting that next level. And so that's happening for anyone who really has, you know, that plan and that excitement about what this could become. So we're going to speak about the compensation plan real briefly to show you what the potential of this is as you share. And that's really what it's all about, is just sharing it to people.
So here you see 4 people, and that's as simple as it is. This is it's not a pyramid. We always say that in Australia because a pyramid is illegal, first of all. And secondly, pyramid would mean that someone underneath another person can never earn more than the person above. Often that's actually how company structures are set up, right?
That's called the corporate world.
So that's the corporate world. But really, here we're talking about just 2 teams of people. Why it's in a triangle like this, 2 teams, 1 on each side, is because volume and business volume flows up and down in this particular business model. So when you've got a Jodie and a Scott passionate about sharing, and they're part of an incredible team above, and we're all passionate about it, then all our business volume actually flows down to you. And if you choose to start sharing, the company says, wow, you're sharing too, so is your team. Let's just match that with what we call some cycle bonuses. People are earning up to $25,000 US per week, and we know them with no income claims because they're working hard. It's been 1 to 2 years in the business, but truly, like, people are actually seeing this as one of the ways that money comes in. And here's the hallelujah in Australia: it's weekly. There's no month-end volumes that you have to meet. There's no urgency. There's no stresses of like, I've got to try and sell a bargain to someone, and it's in US dollars.
It's in US dollars.
Amazing.
Which is, when you do the conversion, is life-changing. So that's one way that you get paid in the compensation plan. The other way is through matching bonuses. And I love this because the one we just spoke about is like the team volume. As a team, we create that together. When you do share with somebody, you also get an introductory bonus, which is great. But this one is what I call the magical miracle money. It's the residual income that really only 1% or so of the world actually live with. And so what I love about this is, say Jodie and Scott, if they sponsor, say, John, and then John sponsors Jodie, what happens is, and say we're above them, which we're not, we're a few above, but let's say we were, then when they make, say, $1,000 US a week on top of, doesn't come from them, it comes from the company. They contribute. I love that. They additionally 25%. We would make 25% of $1,000 US. Then under them would be John. If John makes $600 US, then we're making 20% of that on top of. And then Jodie or Jodie underneath John is making, say, $300 US. We're making 20% of that. And that's just from one personally sponsored. So as you go and sponsor people and help them to get their health back on track and getting results and changing their lives and their world, as you continue to do that, and as they continue to do that, and they share and they share and they share, all of a sudden you're in a very potentially incredible financial position as you're helping people, which is what this is all about. Totally. And I believe as you look after others, that comes back to you. And that's what's happening with this business, with this product. And so here's the way that you can purchase. So this is a simple order form. You can see all the details there. That's what Scott and Jodie will go through with you, but we'll just share about the 3 packages and where you can get started, depending on if this is just about your health, maybe it's about both of you, or you see the business potential with this. So Vanessa, why don't you share about that?
Yeah, there's 3 ways to come in at wholesale. You want to come in at wholesale. It's always going to be the best price. And the second thing is you do have team sharing. And basically over the last year, there's barely a person that hasn't started sharing after they've also got some experience of just like, oh my gosh, I want to tell someone else. So you're going to go for either a 3-month pack at the core, which is $295 US plus tax and shipping. So around $515, $525, depending on exchange. The 6-month pack is called Advanced, and that's around just under $1,000. This activates a full ability to earn full compensation at that middle range one here. You can't get a business for under $1,000 here in Australia with like no other overheads. This is amazing. We had friends that were trying to buy a franchise, you know, $500,000 just to invest into a franchise. This is something so unique. The premium is for if you're a large family or you want to really kickstart this business and you want what we call rolling stock. So you want months of product that comes in and out like a little mini warehouse. So 3 months, 6 months, or the 20-month pack is what you'll choose, and you'll discuss absolutely with these guys about what is going to be best for you and your loved ones.
And this is a one-off price. This is not every month or anything like that. So with the core, you get 3, which is 3 months, really just to look after your health. For those people who are like, I just want to, you know, try this, what this can do for my health. For advanced, it could be a couple that are doing the same, 2 people that are like, you know, we want to look after our health, but hey, we might start sharing this and double into what this could be. And then the premium, people like us, these guys that jumped in and were like, we saw the opportunity. We realized we're going to be patching a lot of people. We're going to need stock. And then what happens is if someone lives close by and they order one of these packages, then what we usually do, because it can take up to a week or so, depending on Australia Post, to come in, we would give them a month's worth. And then when their stock comes in, they would bring 1 month back so they can get started today. Because as soon as you say yes, that you want to do this, you want this on your body, seeing what it's going to do for you. So they're the 3 options. Jodie and Scott can go through that with you. And we look forward to hearing the success stories that you're going to have.
Yeah, we talk a lot. Our team here in Australia is called the Dream Team because we really do see this awaken the dreamer. Both your brain, your body starts to wake up, but then so does some of this opportunity that you may never have considered before.
Yes.
And so this is hope, and this is truly like a gift that you are being offering, even in being told about this opportunity. The fact that Jodie and Scott actually either love you enough or feel connected or feel like there was curiosity to send you this video. This means that you can be complimented, that this is an opportunity you don't want to miss out on. So discuss with them what this looks like, what partnership looks like for patching for yourself or patching because you want to make an impact on others. And from Andrew and I, from some of your incredible team that is really working with you to support you, and really what's happening here in Australia and beyond, we're just congratulating you for an online launch and for taking a step of faith and feeling a social responsibility to get this out to as many people as possible.
And to hear as many good news stories as people start getting results. And so we congratulate you for that. We're supporting you in every way that we can. And I think there's going to be a lot of people that are going to be really curious to hear about this and seeing the results on so many people that you'll be helping. So thank you for allowing us to be a part of this. And we look forward to seeing so many people get on board and start seeing results.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much for your time.
It's yeah, it's just amazing. We're all in the right spot with everything we've got, and yeah, it's incredible.
And support. Support is amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Fantastic.
Well,
it's just the beginning.
They can circle back with you, watch this video, and again, congratulations for your launch.
Thank you so much.
You.
Thanks.